What's happening, all you beautiful people? Your boy, the Vaslap, is in the building. It is the transfer special. But the big question is, and I actually won't spoil it for you, but there's a big question of what type of team are we going to build? Before I say anything else, hit subscribe, get liked, do all of that beautiful, beautiful stuff. Let's make the transition. Let's get into the game. So I said it's going to be a surprise. We've got a job offer or an interview rather, not say job offer, for Al Saker. Yeah, this is an interesting one. Al Saker, they are currently in the second division, although they are going to get relegated to the third division. They came bottom of the table. So which means they are going to the third division, which does have 4 groups like we have in this one. So it is a slightly bigger step up, but the big appeal for me is that they're a professional club. Now, what that essentially means is we can give the players proper contracts, and they're not going to be free transfers and everybody just stealing all of our players, because that's the current situation that we're in with our current squad. And I say that is because Al Mazareki has currently got a couple of bids under him. You can see that. We just gave him a brand new contract, and they just came back straight in for him. He was on 30, he's gone up to 60. I can't just keep giving him more and more and more money. The other one that did have an offer in on him, that we also paid money for to keep, and it's just gone straight into another offer, is Al Zufli, playing in the third division. Have made an offer for Awagi, who we also just gave a brand new hectic contract of £140. And I don't know if I want to continue in this vein of just trying to rebuild basically a new squad every single time, because as it stands, this is our current squad. We have brought in one new player. We'll talk about him in a bit. But it's generally the same squad that I wanted to keep. I needed a new right-centered defender and a new right wing-back. And then a couple of fill-in positions. These are the 3 guys that I've decided I am going to let go. They're not good enough for the squad. The rest have gone either to the reserves or left the club on a free. The only guy we did bring in is Asil Abed, a decent enough. He's got very good physicals and very good mentals for this level, so I kind of like him. 5-star potential. Currently playing at 3.5. Played last season in the first division of Saudi, which is absolutely fantastic. So he's got experience playing in the third tier of Saudi football. So that's it. But in an ideal world, if we now carry on playing and we lose Awagi and we lose Mazaraki, we don't really have players that can fill in there. We've got literally no one that can actually fill in those positions. I mean, we've got Shamari, I guess, who's decent, but I wouldn't say he's great. And then we have to go look for players, and we just can't find the players at the moment that want to join us. So I'm speaking like I've already taken this job. I haven't. Technically, they are the same sort of reputation as what we are, and by the looks of it, I can't really see their full squad because I'm managing a team and I need to scout them. They do have 2.61 million balance. They have a season budget of 2.25 million and a wage budget of 11,000. They're currently running at a loss. But I'm going to do the interview, and we'll see where this goes. So I've done the interview, and before we moved forward, I thought, let me have a quick look and see what jobs are available. And to be honest, nothing really striking me as something good. A lot of Egyptians, but I don't think don't really want to go to Africa. I kind of want to stay in Asia. Al Ula from the Yellow League is a 1-star reputation team. They came third from the bottom, which means they're going to the first division, or the second division rather, which is a simple play, or 3 playoff spots. They're all 1-star team. We're half a star. Do we try and apply for this? They're 1.1 million in debt. No season budget. 9,000 in mean, do we give it a go? Do we try Al Tajar? I just saw that one as well. Also in the Yellow League, finished in 12th. They're a 2-star team. I don't think we'll get that job. I'm gonna apply for that one though. I'm gonna try. Oh, we can't even apply for it. Okay, so they've already found their new manager. Let's do it like this. Sort up our nations so that way. We can just scroll down. We're gonna look in the Saudi leagues. I mean, Al Weda. I mean, yeah, we're probably not gonna get a 2.5 star. Can I even apply for that? No. Al Sakir is the one we did in the 2nd division. Al Ula, can we apply? We can. I'm gonna apply for that job. Why not? Why not? Did I go too far down? I did. Mamelodi Sundowns is an option. I mean, this is the team I support in South Africa, so do you think... Can I apply for them? I haven't even looked if I can apply for them. I can't apply for them. All right, well, yeah, that's it. We've applied for the job in Al Ula. Maybe we get that one. I wouldn't mind Al Ula job, to be honest. Of course, this is the Pentagon Challenge. Our point is to get as high as possible in a good top Asian league to win the Asian Champions League. In other news, our only other right wing back in the club has now got 3 offers against him. Al Sagar, one of them that want him. If I get this job, I'm going to cancel that transfer because I don't want him. He is not that good to be playing in higher division. In fact, he was one of the players that I would have considered selling if I picked up 2 good wing backs. So let's see what happens. All right, well, we wait for any sort of news on the job front. We still have to make some signings. We have sold 1 player in Jabber Hawaso. Didn't play great for us last season. Good, solid striker, though. He's gone to Al Radar, playing in the 4th division. Same division as us. So he is off there. They lost in the playoffs last season, so they didn't get promoted. The season ticked over date has happened. Awagi has decided to stay with us, which is great. Al Mazruki has decided to stay with us, which is also great. We're busy doing recruitment focusing, and I need to update that now because we are in the hunt for a wing back. There's still a few players that are obviously still on holiday, but a few players that are still under speculation of whether they will come or go. Number 1 is Dagiri. He is our 4th choice goalkeeper at the moment, possibly becoming a 2nd choice goalkeeper. So I kind of want to keep him. If I lose him, it's not the end of the world. He is 19 years old and probably won't play much for us. The other one is Majarashi, player that I feel we could let go this season. We do have Al Harabi, who can play in the left wing back. We also have, of course, Yaha, who can play in the left back position, which does mean that if we sell him, we need to find a backup wing back for us. Not ideal. And then Saeed, who I'm hoping stays, but I don't want to give him more money to not stay. In terms of our players that we've scouted, these are the 2 players that have come up on my shortlist as 2 good players to the scouts. Remember, we don't look at the player search. We solely rely on what the scouts and intermediates give us. This is one guy, Mohanad Al Musa. Very good goalkeeper. And if you just compare him with Al Sulami, our 1st choice, there is an argument to say that he is slightly better. I suppose better reflexes, better punching tendencies, better kicking, communication, and command of the area, which is always good. His aerial reach of 7 does make me a little bit worried, and his physicals make me a little bit more worried. So that's one of the reasons we haven't made for him. And the other one is Al Katani. We made an offer for him. He signed instead for this club in Al Taraj. That's the team we applied for? All right. Anyway, yeah, so those are the 2 guys that we were after. Of course, unfortunately, Mohammed Al Katani. I don't know why his stats got reset, but anyway, there's that. Yeah, I'm going to set up some recruitment focuses, try and find someone or something. I don't know. Our scouts are terrible. We do have 2 scouts, or 3 scouts, including a chief scout, and they're just not producing the goods. We don't have a good scouting range, though. That's the problem. And can we go 4th division? Let's do that. I didn't realize we didn't have a scouting range on. All right, let me do this. Hunt was not successful. Al Secure have gone with Faisal Al Tami here. Tamimi, 1 star manager. I mean, he is a lot better than what we are. Yeah. Can I get a coaching badge now? Are we in debt? I'm probably going to say no, hey. They've just been saying no because they don't want me to leave the club. But I mean, I need to get those coaching badges done. In terms of other job opportunities, I have had a quick little look in that. And it's only Al Ula, the only other one we've applied for. I was interested in maybe Marimo Galants, who are now playing in the Netbank. It says should be Netbank Challenge. It's the Glad Africa Championship, the older one. But if I can knock off the South African, the African Champions League with the South African team, that'll be cool. We can't apply. Okay, never mind. That was a very short-lived dream. Elsewhere, I did see there was a Japanese team, which did catch my eye. Iwaki. Yeah, there we go. They're currently in 20th place in the league. They are going to be relegated. There is hope that they can potentially get out, but that does mean they go to the J League J3, and that's probably not the end of the world. They are a 2-star team, so I think maybe they could be a little bit beyond us. So I got this inbox message. Iwaki application unsuccessful. The board have decided against shortlisting you in part to having serious reservations about your suitability to deliver the club's somewhat scaled back vision for the future. This is mainly as a result of your complete lack of experience in guiding teams away from relegation. I've been in management for 1 season and I came second in the league. I feel like that's quite far away from relegation. And Dalen, obviously, that's that rich team, wasn't it? It is that rich team. Did they have a Tycoon land takeover or something? They did. In 2025, they had one. And according to them, despite opting against shortlisting due to the strength of other candidates, the board would like to place on record that they feel that you would have been acceptable fit for the club's future vision. This is mainly as a result of your strong commitment towards signing high-profile players. So basically what they're saying is, we liked you, but we don't think you're good enough. Yeah. And then someone else has come in for an offer for Al Mazariki. We just can't keep them away. I've given him another new contract. Again, he's decided they're going to try and this is the problem I'm having. You can see we have got a very small team, and there is literally just no one available to sign. This is the reason I want to leave this club. We've lost our star striker from last season, Mohamed Al-Khalaf. He was absolutely instrumental to us. 28 played, 28 goals. In fact, 32 played, 34 goals. 5 assists, 11 man of the matches, 766 rating, and he's gone to Kaibar, who are literally in the same division as us. And you know what's the most annoying part about this? I had a look at his contract. He's got a permanent contract. There was nothing I could do about this one. They, of course, are a professional squad, which means we lose out on our star player. Other news, though, Almigran and Shamari both decide to stay, which is absolutely great. Our centre-backs have found this guy. We cannot afford him. He's not available on a free transfer. I don't know what my scouts are doing. Why are you giving me players that I must spend money on? We don't have money to spend. Well, guys, we've made another signing. It is another centre-back. It is a backup to the one that we already brought in Asil Abed on that right-hand side. It was a position that was needed for backup. I just like how he's a very angry boy and can header a football. 17-year-old, going to be in the first team. Going to train him as a ball-playing defender on defend, because that's where it is. And, yeah, move to the senior squad. Thank you. And we'll welcome him to the squad. So that is someone we did use a little feature that I actually kind of forgot about that does actually work. When you go to your director of football, we don't have one now. So my assistant manager takes over that role. You click to request DOF suggestions, select the place you want, and suggest, and it pops up with 2 names or 3 names. And you can have a look at these guys. That's how I found potentially 2 or 1 of these players in Ahmed Hamidin, a Egyptian striker on a free transfer. I don't know anything about him. I cannot scout him because he's out of our scouting range, but he was at Al Ittihad last season in Egypt at the that's the top league in Egypt. I mean, he's played a lot of games, hasn't scored many goals, which doesn't bode well for a striker. But I'm going to take a punt on him. I'm going to take a punt. We do have space for some foreign players. We allowed 4 foreign players in the matchday squad. We have 2 in Yaha and Sora. So maybe 2 foreign strikers up front could be the name of the game. Yeah, no. Free transfers. Yeah. Is there a world where we can buy N'Golo Kante? No. There is no world where we can. I don't think we can afford any of these players that have been released. I mean, Saint Maxim, he could be great on the left-hand side. He's not going to join us. Come on. Why would these guys go to a 5th-tier Saudi team? Ridiculous. Right, guys. So I'm a bit frustrated where I am because it just seems we can't get any players, and any players that we do get, we just can't seem to keep them, which has become a little bit of a problem for me. So I have scoured the job market for Asian jobs. I've applied for a few. 3 in the UAE with Fursan, Hispania, Masifi, and Al Rams. Out of the 3 UAE jobs, Al Rams is probably the better of the options. I like the looks of them. I had a look at them. They in the Division 1. They've been quite consistent in Division 1, which is what I like. We then had a team in Qatar. Oh, no, this is in the Saudi leagues as well, in the Yellow League. They are semi-professional, but I suppose being in the Yellow League, and there is an option that you can become a professional club, although they are in negative, but it is the Yellow League, so I am looking at maybe just trying my luck at a higher semi-professional team. Al Jalil is another team in the Saudi division. They are in the 2nd division, just behind the Yellow League. A lot of money in their ranks, which I like. And then Al Masir, a team from Qatar, playing in the Qatari 2nd division. A lot of money in the bank. And 2-star reputation. I feel like 1.5 is sort of our ring, but I'm trying my luck. The same with this team from Japan in the J League 2, Rolek. They have a South African, which I kind of drove me to. And they 2-star reputation, but they do have a lot of money. And maybe I'm going to try. They have rised through the Japanese footballing ranks, so we're going to give them a go. And then a team that I could have gone to in the beginning of the season and I didn't, FC Osaka are managerless again after surviving last season in the J3. They actually did survive. So this season, though, they are looking a little bit more worse for wear. They're 2 points above, well, actually on par with relegation. So hopefully, maybe, I don't know, if I get a chance again, I probably will take it this time. But yeah, any one of those clubs, if they offer me an interview, it will be great. Ideally, the team in the Yellow League is probably the number 1 choice. I suppose it's the highest reputed team. And the second choice would be one of the Japanese teams, I think. That's where my head is sort of at. It's just that I have reached a point with this club that no matter who I bring in, there's always that risk of them being taken away from me. And if I create a superstar like Al Khalaf, it's just disappeared from me like that in an instant. And I've got a feeling Sora this season will be that guy. I mean, he came in last season, all guns blazing. I'll be surprised if I keep him by the end of the season. I really would be. All right, so we've got some reports. Al Jablin, the Yellow League team, has rejected us. They were a 2-star reputation team. Rolek, the other 2-star reputation team, also rejected us. And Al Jalil, the 1.5-star rep team from the Saudi 2nd division, rejected us. That is not good, because they were actually a front runner in the Saudi leagues. Yeah, that's not good. Well, the one job that I had a lot of hope for in getting have decided to reject me as I lack the experience of guiding teams away from relegation. That stupid thing again. Saeed is again just constant trying. We're still waiting for our Egyptian striker. In terms of the job hunt, you can see I've just put on Asian teams. We still have a couple more that we're waiting for. The Al Ula, still deciding if they want to give us an interview or not. JZ Zingao Qatari team and the 3 UAE teams we're still waiting for. So maybe something happens. I don't know, but preseason is about to start and we don't really have a first team squad. And the problem that I've come across now is that nobody wants to join our club, so fingers crossed something can happen. Well, we've lost our backup center attacking midfield, defensive midfield rather, to Al Mouj, a team that we're playing against in our friendly. So we've lost our only backup defensive midfielder, which means now we're going to be hunting for a defensive midfielder too. Yay! Isn't this just fun? So much fun. I'm not having a good time. Yeah, we're still looking for a right back. We're still looking for a striker. The Egyptian guy hasn't decided yet. We need a center back backup. We need a defensive midfielder backup. We need a striker backup. We need 2 striker backups, basically, and a left winger. Oh, this is not going great. Well, some good news in the whole, I don't know if we're ever going to sign anybody, is we signed our Egyptian, and he is the right-footed player, so I'm quite happy about that. He can play as a poacher. He does actually have very good stats, so maybe Ahmed Hamidine is our man that we were looking for. I do like the looks of him, so he will be in the squad. Hopefully, he has a good run in Saudi. Other bad news is a lot of other clubs have rejected us, and Al Migran could be on his way out. Said, we know, could be on his way out, and Awagi could be on his way out. So that's always fun when you sign one player, and 3 could potentially be moving on the way out. I just hope and pray that we have a strong enough squad that will keep them. Because as it stands, I mean, we have players in the reserves that can come and be backups, but they're not good, and I'd want better players. But in the grand scheme of things, if I can't get better players, they will have to be brought up. What we do desperately need is a wingback, because Said is good. He's just not the best option, if that makes sense. Okay, guys, we're back. I kind of accepted that I'm probably not going to get a new job. We are going to stick with Al... annoyingly. Didn't say the name, did I? We're going to stick with Al Salam. Yeah, just wanted to come to this page. This is what we're going to stick with. This is what we kind of have. I didn't realize that my vice captain was a man that's sitting in the reserves and probably won't play much. Although he could be our backup DM. What I'm going to do is I've got about a month and a half to play through. We're going to come back for the first game in the King's Cup and Al Sawab. In terms of the group, we have been drawn in Group E this season. And you can have a quick look at the season preview. We are listed 4th with the best in our group. And Bash is back again. They didn't get promoted last season. We don't have anyone in the Dream 11. I have something in my mouth. There we go. Don't have anyone in the Dream 11. I have looked at some of these players. Ando, a very good goalkeeper, doesn't want to come to us. I've tried him. All the guys in red are permanent because they all have a permanent contract. He's permanent. Him, left wing back. I mean, we can try him. Donsa. I mean, sure. I'm going to try. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to sign some players. Hopefully we can bring in some players or something or somewhere. And who knows? Might be a completely different club next time we come back. With that being said, ladies and gents, that is the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you hit that like button, leave a comment or two. Feel the frustration that I'm feeling with this club because I just cannot sign anybody, apparently. It's just not happening. We'll see you next time. Peace. Chicken grease.